Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marco and today we are continuing One Piece, episodes 525 until episode 528. For more episodes today, and I'm excited because it really feels like we are finally going in on a completely new adventure with our crew being reunited. It was so wholesome to see. We saw everyone in action a little bit and how much they improved, but the most emphasis was put, of course, on Luffy and Zoro and Sanji, who took down Pacifistas like it was nothing, man. And we know how powerful those robots are, and how much we struggle to even bring one down, with Zoro, Luffy, and Sanji attacking all at the same time. So that was so satisfying to see, and the way Luffy dodged those lasers. People are talking about his new bounty of 400 million berries, which is insane. But considering all the things that happened, like escaping Impel Down, releasing the prisoners after they found out Luffy's bonds to Dragon, to Ace, and all of that, and what he previously declaring the war on world government, like, I'm surprised they didn't even raise bounty even more, but it is what it is. It's still a huge bounty on his head. We learned that Kuma was protecting the ship, man. That was such a nice twist that makes more sense now looking back at it, knowing that he knew that Luffy was Dragon's son and that he was part of the revolutionary army. Like, Oda is carefully crafting this amazing story. That information literally blew my mind, bro. And not only that, but that Gold Roger had Straw Hat before Shanks, the very same Straw Hat that Shanks gave to Luffy, man. That was such a nice touch, bro. And Rayleigh kinda sees similarity with Roger and Luffy, right? Like, they're like free-spirited, and I guess they had the same goal, and Luffy even uttered those same words as Shanks said, just like his captain. We still don't know what exactly those words are. Is it like, I'm going to be the king of the pirates, or is it something else? We still don't know, but it's so poetic, so romantic, man. I'm loving it. New adventure seems really fun. We are basically under sea in the coated ship. All the Straw Hats, the comedic scenes with Nami, Sanji, Brook, Chopper, like, everyone is getting attention, and it's just so fun seeing everyone back together, man. Now we were being followed by Caribou and his fucking brother and their crew, and they're fucking dead. I don't know how are they getting out of that, because their ship got destroyed underwater and there is nobody there to save them. And Caribou, it turns out that him being the only one being left alone on Straw Hat's ship was actually lucky, and he survived. He's now with us and he's powerless to do anything. It was kinda hilarious how Frankie just grabbed him and they tied him up, but he has devil fruit, we can't forget that. And we are trying to get to tame the Kraken, which is freaking insane, but it's Luffy, man. Nothing is impossible when it comes to Luffy. He saw that creature from Arlong's Park, the sea cow, dragged Caribou's ship, and now Luffy wants Kraken to drag our ship, man. And Luffy is about to show us some new moves, apparently. He was about to use third gear, and that's where we left off. Him, Sanji, and Zoro are in that bubble so that they can fight, right? And I can't wait to see what will they do. But Zoro has swords, man. Hopefully he doesn't do anything stupid. But of course they have their own bubbles now. They're going to be separated from the one coating Sunny. So I'm excited for next episodes, guys. Without further ado, let's start episode 525. Let's begin. All right, guys, and so our Fishman Island adventure begins with Sanji losing blood because of feeling I guess, the mermaid's breast, man. That was the breaking point for him to release abnormal amounts of blood from his nose, that he created like that image of the mermaid itself, and that was a legit plot point in One Piece, man. Now we are searching for fishmen or mermaids or whatever who can give us blood. He has a very rare blood type, SRH, right? We met these new fishermen pirates and they have their boss, and they mentioned that Fisher Tiger, right, had died because the humans didn't want to give him the blood, which is kinda depressing, right? Knowing that he freed all the slaves and even some humans, right? He rescued Boa's sisters. For him to bleed out because the humans didn't want to give him the blood is really kind of making sense why these new fishermen pirates hate humans, right? But it appears that they had tattoo similar to Arlong's, so if they hanged out with Arlong as well, they for sure know that Arlong doesn't rock with humans at all, and he was always cocky about how fishermen are 10 times more powerful, that they are better in the on the sea and in the water, like it doesn't matter, right? And it's really feels kind of odd, but also nice to see finally this Fishman Island. Of course, when it comes to new locations, Oda is creative as ever, like that turtle elevator, man, those like water tubes, like the traffic for the fish, and the place where Kami lives, and there is even place called, like, what did they say, Fishverley Hills, where Papu geese. It's really nice. And now we have introduction to those three princes. I already forgot their names, not gonna lie, they were kinda odd, and I believe that the long-haired blue one looks the most like the strongest, right? He seems like the main one, and he even wanted to deliver a message from Jinbei. It doesn't seem like they're too bad, they weren't even too harsh on these mermaids who were literally hiding people who illegally came to their country, right? They weren't that harsh at all. Jinbei probably communicated to them and told them about the Luffy and Straw Hat Pirates, right? But mainly about Luffy, because he doesn't know the rest. And these new fishermen pirates come, Luffy uses second gear, pushes them back immediately, shows them who's the boss to put them in their place real quick. But yeah, I don't know. Now we have to deal with this Sanji situation. Zoro is facing one of those like soldiers as well. Frankie, Nami and Robin are fine. Frankie rescued Robin and Nami managed to save herself, I guess, and Frankie went exploring. And we met those like giant sea creatures as well. Before that, the stuff with Flying Dutchman and their captain. They have a crew and they're apparently very rich, or at least that's what their captain is saying. We saw that giant baby old man looking like fishman, I guess, who got bodied by Kraken. Surume, by the way. It's so funny that we tamed him and is now our friend, but he escaped from these new fishermen pirates. He was scared. So yeah, those adventures undersea were pretty fun, and now we are at Fishman Island, and I'm excited to see in which way story develops, because I really can't tell what's gonna happen. Obviously, we are going to have to deal with these new fishermen pirates and that leader of theirs who reminds me of Arlong. He seems like a definitely main villain material for this arc, but we will see. We will slow it down a little bit and we will wait and see what happens. So yeah, I think that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff as always. Check out my Patreon page if you want to see full and early reactions. I will be seeing you very soon with another video. Until then, take care and have a nice day. See ya, guys.